East Bank, yes to millions.
The final 12 minutes? Question mark.
Of course.
Well, with the way the series has gone, everything has happened except an ending.
And maybe the way it's being played today, no?
Quality ball game.
Some team really looking for a big spurt to try to put pressure on the other team.
That's it. Perfect observation. That could be the deciding factor here. Meanwhile, Chito looks inside. There will be a reach-in foul against De La Rosa. Cole with the second motion there.
There is the angle of that play of De La Rosa being late as you take a look at some of our government officials.
Yes, looks like there's a cabinet meeting here. Mr. Peter Garucho of Trade. We have Luis Santos of Local Government and Fidel Ramos, of course, of Defense. Meanwhile, here is Loizaga going back to Jaworski. Cole asking for it. A lot of time on the shot clock. Cuenco. Jaworski carving space. Batted away by Bobby Parks. 10 on the shot clock. Cuenco sees daylight.
He's got longer arms and he's also got the height over Bobby Parks, so that gives Ginebra back a 1-point lead.
And off that shot, he had to loop it a little more to be extra sure.
Because of the leaping ability of Bobby Parks. Huh?
Definitely. And here's Bobby Parks. We find the Ginebras up by a point.
That's going to be an offensive foul. Two referees calling, making the same call.
Offensive foul, Parks.
And Bognot and Cole. Looks could kill. Okay, here's an interesting face of the day.
Oh, there's a look.
Rhea Alemani, Kodak face of the day, works at Phil Roots for Ginebra San Miguel. An 11 by 14 mounted color photo from Kodak was a 300 peso gift certificate from Faces, the one and only party place. Cole. That won't go. Cole again.
That will go. Going with a hook, getting an offensive rebound. Ginebra doing that well here in the second half compared to the way they've rebounded in the first quarter, and they have a 3-point lead right now.
Yes, they suddenly jumped into this 3-point lead. They have not yet committed a foul. Shell is 2-team plugged in. He's hammered.
And Ray Cuenco,
but I had to sit down for a spell earlier in the third quarter. He will be playing.
Gets some rest, which his team behind the point about that. Gets a good bounce on his first free throw. And Gonzalo also has 4 fouls like Sonny Jaworski. So they don't want to sit down. Nobody wants to sit down until the game is over. Rosa. That's his football.
Team foul update. 3 against Shell, 1 against Ginebra. The time remaining, 10:31, 85 to 83. The Ginebra. Jaworski in possession. Martin trying to ball hawk. Jaworski shifting direction. Goes all the way straight to the hole. Misses the shot. Cole keeps it alive. Banks it against the glass.
Again, a second offensive rebound for Cole in this quarter, making something out of a missed shot. And it's a 4-point lead now for Ginebra as they put some pressure on the Shell team.
2 minutes have gone by in this final chapter. Paras is in a traffic jam.
And Sonny trying to take control here as he gets it to Rudy Distrito.
Some Ginebra fans asking their team, take it easy, take it easy. Distrito meanwhile sends it back to Jaworski. They're working with a 9-second shot clock. Distrito penetrates, gets it. A timeout called by Shell Rimula X.
Timeout.
Permitted service of Far East Bank.
With 9 minutes and 33 seconds remaining, Ginebra with a 6-point lead, 89 to 83. Shell in possession. We're coming out of a Shell Rimula X timeout. It's Giorgio Martin. Meanwhile, a foul away from play as referee De Leon will make the call.
Will be on Distrito here.
Foul, Distrito.
That'll be his fourth personal foul also, Sev.
As we take a look at the radio panel, Chino Trinidad is the one working today, together with Jimmy Javier. They're working on 92.3 DWFM compared to the regular station, which is on the AM band, 1026. They are unable to air on the AM band because of transmitter problems, so you still get to catch them on the FM station of NBC. 9:10 to go. Giorgio Martin with that Allen pass picked up now by Distrito.
Everybody's standing up and we can't see Paras picking up Jaworski. That just so happened because they wanted to stop a fast break.
Yes. Here's Sonny. Shoots against Paras. It's on the game.
And Sonny really playing a game here. His shooting percentage is quite high.
This is the biggest lead of Ginebra San Miguel, an 8-point explosion. And their fans are into the ballgame. Magsano trying to cut up the inside, and there was a foul.
Is it on Distrito?
Foul, Loizaga.
It's on Loizaga. That'll be his third personal foul.
And the 13th foul of Ginebra, same number carried by Shell Isaac, will come in now
Distrito.
to pull out Rudy Distrito.
Distrito with 4 personal fouls being recalled. And of course, thinking of Magsanok wanting to take charge here. And Magsanok did just that in the previous play by driving strong to the hoop, no? Making his first free throw for his 30 point, the lead down to 7.
8:32 remaining. Just to backtrack just a bit to our radio panel, we are still holding auditions for our radio panel. Please call Miss Annette Urquiola, 810-7346. Magsanok 2 for 2 there. 91-85, Andy.
Still steady from the 15-foot line. I have not just seen, well, I didn't see the first 2 games, but I have not seen a team press here in this series, and we don't know if somebody will do that if they're behind, no?
That's correct. It's a weapon that has not been resorted to in this series. Jaworski pounding it hard, wants to go all the way in, and there is somebody standing in his path.
It's Magsanok
Foul, Magsano.
who raises up his hand, and Benji trying to help out, got in the way too. So Sonny will go to the 15-foot line here.
Later on, whoever celebrates to become champion, we will still be selecting a Jollibee best player. The Ginebras riding on an emotional crest here. Jaworski, 2 for 2.
Back to an 8-point lead for them, 93-85, but there's still a lot of time in this ball game, over 8 minutes.
Definitely. Shell will have to regroup once more. Magsanok, the recipient. Shot clock down to 12.
And there's going to be an illegal defense, as I think Cole got caught with that. And a shot.
Warning on
A
Ginebra
warning.
San Miguel. Call for illegal defense.
And he got some advice from his playing coach. Try to reorganize the defensive rotation.
2-man game here between Magsanok and Parks. There's the screen. So Bobby has a mismatch.
Bobby Sincontua, hands on that basketball. Martin cuts him.
Oh! Very strong move on the part of Martin, who just had to go for the shot at that point. He was committed, no?
He had no other choice. We're now at the 7:37 mark. 93-87. Ginebra is in front. With a 6-point lead, Martin had a hand on it. Shot clock is down to 6 seconds. Jaworski starts his move. Sends it to Cole. He's in the deep right corner. Shot clock down to a second.
An automatic violation as a shot miss.
Violation.
So Shell going to the offensive right now. Ginebra protecting a 6-point lead. 7:20 left in this ball game.
93-87. Magsanok. Isaac in a state of shock. Let's check. Yes, there was contact. Second personal foul of Leo Isaac. Keeping you posted on the number of team fouls. That's 4 for both squads. Berno Benevado, team manager of Ginebra San Miguel, has a dialogue with Narciso Bernardo.
Lead could be chopped down to 4, and Ronnie Magsanok just did that as we go into another time.
Timeout. Fuego.
Wala pa rin tatalo sa Alaska.
Back here at the Coliseum, 93-89. Ginebra with a 4-point lead, 7:08 left. Shell putting some sunny, forced to dribble down the middle, gets it back to Leo Isaac. By the way,
Okay, you saw the shooting percentages. Isaac with a penetration. A little too strong. Cole gets to it. Pokes it back to Isaac. There should be a mismatch somewhere as Paras now. Jaworski up against Bugnot. Jaworski fires. This will not go.
and Shell has a 4 to cut down that 8-point lead to 4. Both teams very tentative. No, there's wariness on the part of both squads.
Good point. Balsano hit the front rim. Scramble. We are going to jump. Distrito prepares to come back in to pull out Isaac in the Ginebra lineup on the floor. will come back once
I
more.
think Sonny wants to rest.
Jaworski.
As he limps off. Still a lot of time here, 6:20.
93-89. The jump. It will go to Ginebra.
Ginebra, yes. Good reference.
Ronnie McDonough discussing the matter with referee Cordero, and the decision will stick.
There's the last touch by Bobby Parks. Nobody picked it up. That's a good call.
The referees helping out each other there.
Both of them pointed to the same direction.
Yeah, that's correct. 89. Ginebra in front by 4. 6:05 remaining. Distrito surveys the inside. No
Against Jervis Cole.
Yes.
Fourth shot here by Gonzalgo.
excellent handcuff job done by Shell defensively. Magsanok
Blocked by Gonzalgo. Last touch, however, on Jervis Cole.
Ronnie Magsanok picks up his tired body and he joins the fray. 93-89, 5:49 to play. Final quarter, 7th game. Bobby Parks.
Lifting up the foot.
Lost his balance there. 5:40 to play. Quite a spell now, 93-89.
I think the pressure is now again beginning to...
Meanwhile, here's Distrito for his second gift shot.
De La Rosa coming back into the ball game for Bognot.
Bognot is scoreless in this ball game. Distrito makes it at 5:25. Assists picture Ginebra with the awesome edge, 21-8. Isaac tries to shadow Magsanok, gets to him.
Fights the stock play there. Post
For the Parks leaning in. Shot will not go. Up by Distrito. And the rebound falling Ginebra's way here in this crucial stretch of the fourth.
Distrito is barely making and beating that 10-second.
They now have 9 seconds on the shot clock. The releases at 3. Won't go.
And look at this.
Magsanok. And a foul by Distrito.
It's also a deliberate foul. So he'll have to sit it out.
Referee Ernie De Leon making that signal.
Advantage foul.
Advantage foul.
Distrito.
That'll be number 5, however, on Rudy Distrito. They have the same signal for an advantage and deliberate foul. So, of course, you have to look at it. But you can see here, 4-on-3 situation.
I think that's the reason why several coverages back, you and I suggested maybe they can do a different signal for those two kinds of
Rebound play now.
8 of 9 by Bobby Park. So Distrito will not hit the bench. It's just an advantage foul, Dr. J.
Yes, it's not the same as the deliberate foul. Cole doesn't want to go to the rebound.
Wants to stick to Bobby Parks.
Down to a 4-point lead, 95-91, 4.5 minutes left.
And we've seen leads being erased in a matter of seconds.
Or even padded.
Leo Isaac momentarily up ahead.
Errors pending.
This ball game is open. Jaworski wants to get back into the ball game by Shell.
Convenience of 24 hours.
4 points. Final 3 minutes.
No press, but there is some pressure on Sonny Jaworski by a big man.
Trying to bring up the defense. Jaworski continues to follow the instructions.
Jaworski playing with fouls.
Cole. Shot clock down to 5. Jaworski underneath. That's nothing. Cole is hammered in the air.
Cole coming in again at the right time to get an offensive rebound. And he's got a lot here in this second half. The third personal foul of Bobby. But that's not the time to worry about fouls here with a couple of minutes left in the ball game. No?
When you throw everything into the wind.
8 out of 10 only for Cole here from the 15-foot line. You can see the statistics. Missing the first, again feeling the pressure.
total production so far 32 points, 19 rebounds, and he has created 3 shot blocks.
Make 2 very important free throws missed by Cole.
Yes, and a chance now for the Turbochargers to threaten.
We can see that was a good foul given up by Bobby Parks.
Inside 3 minutes now. Magsanok with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Magsanok releases the 3.
Yeah! Magsanok misses could have been 6. Magsanok hits the 3-point shot, cuts it down to 1.
And again, Shell resorts to bringing up the defense, Andy.
There's the foul in a double team effort trap at the corner.
Foul.
That personal foul. Magsanok for a moment there massaged the 2:39 play by the Ginebras. Major explosion by Ronnie Magsanok hitting a triple V there. Cheater is open. I want to go to the playing coach.
Ginebra really using last second game.
Back to Joel. Over now 3 seconds.
Wants to take the shot now. It's a question.
Good question now. Jaworski. Oh! Shell trying to rush up things on the other end. There is a Chito driving hard. Sends it to Gonzalo. Taken away. Here comes Shell. Jaworski pursuing Magsanok. It won't go. Follow up.
Or Martin, who came in there, but somebody did. And it's a 1-point lead here for Shell.
But it was a very long arm, Andy.
199, Shell, a 1-point lead here.
And the time remaining, you can see it in the bottom portion of your screens. Jaworski eluding his defender, goes up, can't get it to stay down. Picked up now by Shell. Here's Parks. Parks clears, they're still in the backcourt. Magsanok gets it across. Shell fans come to life. Here's Bobby Parks sending it over to Paras. Difficult pass picked up now by Parks. Back to Paras. It will not go. Rebound picked up by Jaworski. 52 seconds remaining. Gonzalo pounding it hard. Sends it back now to Jervis Cole. Cole with a whirl, losing control. Gonzalo down the baseline. Yeah!
From Paras, a big run here for Dante Gonzalo.
Foul. Paras.
That'll be the 5th personal foul of Benji Paras as Gonzalo uses the glass in this play.
He was left all alone, Dr. J.
When you see a lot of hands reaching in, referees are calling no fouls about the reach in, and we're going to have another timeout.
Wala pa ring tatalo sa Alaska.
Game 7. And Arjak.
Gonzalo trying to finish off a 3-point play. Both teams have called 5 timeouts, so that means both will have 2 left, 2 apiece for the last 43-second game, no?
Yes, and both teams, Andy, in penalty already.
You see, Gonzalo there was at corner, a lot of tap outs. Eventually, the ball went to him there, and he drove strong to the hoop. Benji trying to offer resistance at the last moment. Got him on the arm, and Gonzalo made the shot after that. Gonzalo makes it, and we're going to have a timeout by Shell.
Okay, Benji, bigyan mo na sabi. Papasin sabi. You cut back, okay? I'm going down and you get the ball again. Okay? That's it, you understand? We get it, again. Jervis, go. Marking, follow. Dante, cut well, huh? You have to cut. There, go to the top. Okay? Pasok ang cut ko. Okay, go up, ha? Pagkatapos. No, point play, no defense. No defense.
Oh boy, what a ball game.
Of course, Shell is thinking of making 2 points here to tie the ball game, while Ginebra is thinking ahead also of Shell can score or what to do next. He's not thinking. Shell has 1 timeout, Ginebra has 2 to give. Of course, for Shell, it's very important for them to convert. Both teams are in penalty. There's the pick for the hole.
Sano.
Now, if they lose a lot of time, that will give Ginebra the chance to go for the last shot. No? There's a pick now by Benji. It has been followed to the full.
And the shot clock is down to 12 seconds, Andy. Open, Paras.
Yes, sir.
They're all tied up at 102, and Ginebra will call a timeout.
Timeout. Ginebra San Miguel.
We want to shoot it. There's a timeout. Okay. We will only go last 4 seconds. Now. Kayong lahat. Pagdating
on the last 5 seconds on a drive. They're in penalty. Hold that ball protected. You understand? Meet the pass, okay? Okay, overhead. Number Chito. First. Dante, second guy. Pangalawa ka. Okay. Ito, the last guy. Okay. Chito. Labas. El, balik ulit. Ayun, pakit. Dante, labas. Pangat ka, Dante. Ikaw ang pangat mo, okay? And hold that ball, ha? Okay?
Because if you use the whole 25-second shot clock, that will leave only 1 second for the opponent. Now, Arlene has one more timeout. We don't know if he's going to use it after he sees Ginebra. Probably can believe to see that, he can still look at the formation.
And I think they're trying to make sure that the buzzer gigs in the court's
the possible drive to the hoop, no?
Yes.
You can land anywhere, and maybe this game is not yet over. You don't know if it's going to be over in regulation.
Benji Paras in front of him. Chito continues to hold on to the ball. Shot clock is down to 14.
There's only 1 second differential.
The wide open lane.
Just about now.
He starts his drive. Chito whirling, spinning, block!
There is another timeout that will come, so that'll be 4 seconds on the shot clock, but they will give 5 seconds, of course, if it's under, and Ginebra can use the whole 5 seconds.
They will call it timeout. We shall pause for these minutes.
Run under, I will go out. Okay? Okay? Ito ka, baka libre ka, libre yan. Okay, Rudy, you get it and drive. Watch out, still there. Okay? Rudy, makinig ka. Ikaw, service, as long as, huwag ka mo. Pag nandiyan siya, lumapit ka. Okay, again. Lumapit ka. Last time, 5 seconds. Dante, watch out, Again.
Yo.
Look, Chito, quick, quick move. Chito, quick move. Dante, open up.
Again, the inbound as Dr. J will be
Quick into the game for a sack. Of course, with Vito, he drives strong to the hoop. And they no longer need a defensive man here with 5 seconds left in regulation time. So everything relies on a good inbound and getting it to a guy ready to shoot or to drive hard.
We are tied at 102. Game 7. The inbound. Distrito with a major basket. Look at this once more. Here's Distrito. Oh, now a timeout called by Shell. They have 1 more second to go. Get it out. Here's the
I'm right here. One some of the spaces, some of the quick for me. I'm going to win this. Yeah, let's go!
There are options here. Alley-oop for Bobby Parks, which probably Ginebra will expect. And the other side of finish this ball game once and all. Because of